Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Kaiser War here. So, Chaos Code Next, or Nemesis Experiment, is on the horizon in Exa Arcadia with its pre-release launch, right? And so we have basically two new playable characters to Chaos Code, that being Go Takamoto, who was already playable in the current build of Chaos Code Nemesis Experiment, and a brand new character known as Dunkel Vertex. So, nice to see that we're getting more characters for Chaos Code. But there's also two other characters that were shown off in previous trailers for Chaos Code that we do not see yet. My points of reference are the 2017 Toshinsai trailer and the FKD Cup trailer that they released in 2018. This was before Chaos Code Next was known as Next Episode of Extreme Tempest. Well, I guess it didn't have the full name yet until a few years after that. But this was back then when that game was basically being called the new Chaos Code before it was basically shelved and relaunched as Nemesis Experiment. And we see here that we have two characters, one we can barely see, but one we have seen in both trailers, and that is this weird-looking magician guy. Don't know anything about him, considering the fact that the only thing that it says on his HUD is question mark, so we don't even have a name for this character, so it was probably supposed to be a big surprise. And the thing is, the current build of Chaos Code does not have this character yet, which is kind of funny to me, because we did see Go in one of these trailers, but we didn't see, like, we obviously know who he is, because he was an NPC in the Chaos Code New Sonic Catastrophe. He was in Ray's arcade ending. So Go was already obviously going to be playable, but this magician character we have not seen anything of. He's not even in the previous game as an NPC, not a cameo, no nothing. He is completely brand new. At least with Dunkel Vertex, we know he is the commander of the Earth Union, so we already knew that he was in the game in some form, and now he's a playable character. But with this magician character, we have no idea whatsoever, like, at all. So I have no idea what to even make of this character. Whoever this character is, they look cool, but that's all I can really say. Sorry if the footage I'm even showing is blurry. There's not really high quality footage, because there's not really many reference points. There's only like 2 trailers that show off anything. And if there's another one, please tell me in the comment section below, so I can probably make a follow-up to this video. I don't really think it would be necessary, but if there is one I'm missing, please inform me below. And then the other character I want to talk about is this one we barely see anything of before the trailer of the 2018 FDK Cup one ends. So can't really talk much about this one either. So we have kind of 2 characters in the wild that we have no idea what their deal is. And it makes it even worse with the FKD trailer, because we don't know what this character's even name is, and we barely see anything of them. So yeah. And the only reason I wanted to bring these characters up is because people actually kept. The funny thing is I never really paid attention to the trailers that hard. Where, like, I knew about this magician character, I just never brought anything up about them because I don't honestly know what to say. But the blue-haired character, the one wearing all white, bluish clothing at the very end of the FKD one, didn't know anything. I really didn't think too much about that trailer in particular because it happened so fast. And so I actually had to go back and oh yeah, I forgot there was another character we don't know anything about. So yeah, there's 2 Chaos Code characters that we just have no idea what their deal is. And I think it's interesting because I don't know what their role is going to play in all this. I don't know how long. I mean, considering the fact that they looked almost done, I don't know. I mean, I guess they wouldn't show them off in the trailer. They weren't, like, done in any capacity, right? So to see them not be in the game yet, but to see characters like Go, who was revealed before, I'll give them that. But to see Dunkel here before either one of them must mean that it might be a while before they're completely finished, or maybe their entire concepts will be redone. Don't know. It just wouldn't make sense for them to redo the entire characters. Maybe just they were very fresh. Again, this came out in like 2017 to 2018. Like, we don't know how far this was into development before the game was shelved and relaunched. So honestly, no idea what no idea what any of these characters are all about. But I feel like if they're already close to being done, if they're almost done, then it wouldn't be an issue just to release them as is. But then again, the game's still in a pre-release phase. Keep in mind that Nemesis Experiment is not even out, even in the arcade. I mean, it's technically out in the arcades for like testing and stuff like that, but it's not like a full arcade release. And keep in mind after that we still have to wait for a possible Steam/console release, and considering we're dealing with Exa Arcadia here, we're never going to see that. We're never going to see a Nemesis experiment on any platform for a while outside the arcades, and in Japan at that. So, yeah, we're kind of just screwed here. Honestly, it kind of bums me out. But again, this game probably wouldn't exist without Exa Arcadia's help. Exa Arcadia, you know, despite my gripes with them, despite the fact that I don't like how they hoard a bunch of, you know, fighting games in their arcades, it makes sense as to why they have so many. I mean, they want to bring back the arcade scene. A bunch of fighting games wouldn't even see the light of day without Exa Arcadia, so it makes sense. Like, they're the reasons like games like Breakers are even coming back, you know, getting a new version at that. Like other fighting games have also, you know, are in Exa Arcadia getting new life, so I guess it makes sense. You know, I just, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just happy to see Chaos Code get more updates.